What up guys, Adrian from YouMotorcycle, and today I'm going to be picking up my buddy's Moto Guzzi V7 that I'm going to be riding here and there while he's out of town. Before I get into that though, I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a history on the Moto Guzzi V7. This will be the first episode in a 3-part series. In episode 2, I'm going to be getting on the bike for the first time ever and sort of giving you my first impressions of it. And then part 3 will be at the end of the summer, right before I give the motorcycle back to my buddy. I will let you guys know what I do or don't like about the Moto Guzzi V7. If that's of interest to you, hit subscribe down over here. Getting right into it, I'm pretty excited. I've never owned a Moto Guzzi V7, but it's a bike that I've always admired, and I've actually tried to buy one in the past and it didn't work out. So the fact that I now get to own one kind of for free temporarily is pretty sweet. So for those who aren't familiar with Moto Guzzi is a Italian motorcycle manufacturer, and they are Europe's longest continuous motorcycle manufacturer. The company was founded in 1921, meaning this year Moto Guzzi is celebrating its 100th anniversary, but most people here in North America just know it as the Italian company that does the sideways V-twin. Moto Guzzi was first conceived by 2 pilots who were part of the Medaglia squadron in Venice, Italy. For those who don't know, Medaglia is my mother's maiden name, which pretty much means that my mom invented Moto Guzzi. Don't fact check me, just go with it. So here's another fun fact, which may be a little bit more true than the last one. The Air Force uniforms at the time, they bore the resemblance of an eagle on the crest, and that same eagle was used as a part of Moto Guzzi's logo and still exists to this day. Now in their first year, Moto Guzzi only produced 17 motorcycles, but these motorcycles were considered excellent for their time. And by 1933, they were the first motorcycle manufacturer to sort of reach the level of 100 brake horsepower per liter. Moving forward, the year is 1966. My mother is 9 years old. She graciously gifts the Moto Guzzi boys the motor from a Fiat 500, the little car that can't get out of its own way, and says, find a way of making this work inside of a motorcycle. My son will need this one day. They take the motor, they make it bigger, they turn it sideways, and they actually manage to make it fit inside of a motorcycle frame. And that is how the V7 was born. The V7 was originally 703 cc's, made 40 horsepower, and weighed 507 pounds. It came as a result of the Italian National Highway Police looking for some kind of motorcycle that they could use. So they put a big request out to any manufacturer who could meet their strict standards, which included a motorcycle that could go 100,000 kilometers with the least amount of maintenance cost possible. The Moto Guzzi V7 did this very well. The V7 was so reliable, so good in fact at meeting police specifications, that it was beating out competition from all over the world. And before long, police forces from all over the place were reaching out to Moto Guzzi, including the LAPD, to make them police V7 motorcycles. Over the next few years, Moto Guzzi would offer more options of the V7, including the V7 Sport and the V7 Special, and they would up the size to 750 cc's, making 50 horsepower, and the rest is history. In 2004, Italian manufacturer Piaggio would acquire Aprilia, which owned Moto Guzzi, and after decades, I think since the mid-1970s, the V7 would be reborn in 2008. In 2015, they updated to the new V7 2 platform, which would give all kinds of goodies like a 6-speed transmission, traction control, and ABS. Other improvements to gearing, clutch lever release, and emissions were also part of the upgrades. In 2017, Moto Guzzi launched the V7 3, which included a new motor, more power, a redesigned chassis with improved steering geometry. This update also included some digital stuff, including 3-way traction control, 2-channel ABS, and even a smartphone compatible app. Pretty cool. I love that Moto Guzzi is doing this thing of keeping the V7 true to its classic origins while at the same time keeping it modern and up to date and making a bunch of changes along the way. Like in the coming year, they're even actually improving it and bumping it up to a 855cc engine. So that's all I wanted to cover in this video, a quick little history on the Moto Guzzi V7. Next video, I will be riding it for the first time ever and letting you guys know what I think about it. And the video after that, I will be doing my final review at the end of the summer and just giving you guys my final thoughts, including how the bike compares to its rival, a personal favorite of mine, the Triumph Bonneville. If you guys have questions that you want answered in the review, please leave them in the comment section down below. If you like this video, please hit the like button, helps this video rank, helps me grow my channel. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit subscribe to see those other videos coming up, and ride safe, but have fun. Peace.